What's up, everybody? It's Dre Trades. In this video, we're going to be specific and talk about Tesla and Tesla only. We're going to talk about the stock charts and the things that I'm seeing in the stock, all the possibilities that can happen, can't happen, and the level that I am interested in going long Tesla if I were to go long Tesla. And of course, there's also a level where if you're interested in going short or you're long and it crosses a certain level where you'd be like, oh my gosh, I might have to rethink my long strategy. So here it is. Let's just dive right into it. All right, so here we are. Here's the weekly chart of Tesla, and let's just see what this thing doing. As you can see, the moving averages, okay, I use two moving averages on my screen. One is the 9 and the other is the 20. Why I'll use those twos? Because it just happens to be the two that I like. And if you just look at the weekly chart, and I always look at weeklies and monthlies here mostly, and then I might go ahead and bring it back to the dailies. It's in an uptrend, but there's one thing that's happening right now, and that is this crossover in the slow moving average going above the fast, right? So the fast moving average is starting to tank and finally breach that slow moving average. And when is the last time that happened? That was way over here in April. Well, it didn't quite really even happen there. I mean, it touched, and then right here, you know, if I zoom in, I might be able to see a crossover, but it rarely happens in Tesla. And this one right here is an obvious one. So that is one sign that I don't like. And if I were to draw a trend line and get rid of that, let's go ahead and just draw a quick trend line to try to see what's going on here. And there it is. So if you look at this trend line, you can say, hey man, Tesla looks great. It's on trend. And for the most part, that's all we need to be concerned with. If you're trading diagonal trend lines and not horizontals like on the supports and resistance, this will be good. As long as it doesn't breach this trend line, we're still good and we're still in an uptrend. And for the most part, that is true. That is true. And we even above the trend line right here. Let me get rid of this drawing right here. There we go. And we even above the trend line, but I didn't like Friday's action or the action for the last few days. I mean, Friday was a real great day with the NASDAQ, and this thing was down $6.78, down 1% for the most part. And if I go to the daily chart, there's something I want you to look at. We got to zoom in right here. And if you remember, Tesla reported those auto numbers, and I guess they liked the sales. They liked something about the numbers. It was better than expected. And this thing opened way up here, right at the 707 level. I think at that time was a 5-6% increase, right, from the close down here. The close was a 661. The next day it opened at 707. I was like, wow, Tesla's going to be off to the races. But no, that did not happen. For the most part, it's been selling off from that high ever since that news. Almost like the market, it's just taking it back. And I don't like when the market giveth and for some reason it takes it back, you know, real quick. It's like, uh-oh, what was up with that? So let me go back to the weekly and you can get a better look. One other thing that I can see, yeah, look at that right here. And then you can see it maybe getting ready to come down, but I don't know. Here's the next thing I don't like, and I'm going to draw it, and that's a bear flag. On this channel, I look at a lot of bull flags and bear flags. It's one of my favorite patterns to look at, you know. And then there's the flag post right here. Here's your flag. And if this were to break this line, notice how the top of the flag is right there on the trend line. So if this were to break down and start going down, generally it'll go down as much as the flagpole right here. And let me go ahead and just redraw that because I want you to see something. If I go from here down, let's draw that flag. Here we go again. Let's see, it's like that. Right now I'm being a little short. And the reason why I did that is because this is where I actually think Tesla is going if it were to breach. If it were to come out of that bear flag and also breach that upward trend line, I think we come down to this support level right at 500, a nice little round number that it would like to reach. And I really think that that's actually a strong possibility. I mean, the relative strength, I don't have it on here. It's just been weak. It's been going down as the market's going up. We have earnings coming up on April 26th. I'm sure Tesla will have a problem with the chip shortage because Ford and GM So maybe, maybe that's what it's feeling. I don't know. We're just looking at the charts here. And let's look at the monthly, right? Let's look real quick at the monthly. Let me clear all of these out so you can see what I see going on. This is a bad chart right here. Basically, this wick, it did not go way up here. It's more somewhere down here. But, we are trending downward. And if you can look clearly, you can actually see that level of support right there at the 500. You really don't really see anything except for where it is kind of right now, right? You really don't see anything that's going to stop this thing from falling down to here. And I would actually like it to be here to really be to get more comfortable with the stock. Look at the slow stochastic right here, right? And look how it's turning down. So we know we got that moving average crossover on the weekly. We got monthly stochastics turning down. We have weak relative strength. And what I want to see for this thing to break out, right? To break out, and I'm going to zoom in. Let's get rid of all these lines again, is to get above this area right here. And that's somewhere around the 718 mark. Basically, we could probably say, let me see, I'm looking at this high, 713, 717. Let's round it off to 720. Nice fat round number, 720. If it can break above that and start to head higher, I will actually feel a little bit more comfortable with that. If you look at the slow stochastic, didn't quite reach the oversold area yet, but it's trying to make an attempt to head to the upside. It did not quite do that yet. It did not quite do that, but it's going sideways. So it's too early to tell. Will Tesla run into this number on April 26th or not? I don't know, but I'm going to be interested in it if it breaks above there. And for anyone that's interested in the shorts, I drew that trend line. If it breaks this, go ahead and draw this on your chart. If it breaks this level, look out. I think 500 is right on its way. So there it is, man. There is what I think about Tesla. I tried to make a quick video about it. And, it has its positives and its negatives. So 720 is what I want to see it break. I really think it needs to show itself. It needs to show itself like the NASDAQ. Everything is just straight up. And this thing is just, and if the market was for some reason down, this thing would be down hard. The only thing keeping this thing kind of up off the floor is just the market being strong, right? So I need more evidence with Tesla. Really want to see it break that 720, and that's when I'm interested. Otherwise, I'm not. And I'm generally not a short seller or like to go short. I like to go long. So I need to see it break 720. And I won't be the person that's buying calls or even buying the shares. I'll be the one selling puts below 720. And that's how I trade. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Let me know what you think about Tesla. Are you in Tesla? Do you want to see it going up? Are you a bull or you a bear? I would really like to know in the comments. So let me know in there. Let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Dre Trades on Twitter, Dre Trades on Instagram, and right here in the comments, Dre Trades 2 on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Peace.